Steuben, and this is Quality Time with your pal Steuben. And I'd like to thank all you who patiently waited for me to get out of the slammer. As you can see, I'm out, and now we're going to have some more fun. And as I like to say, some more quality time with your pal Steuben. They didn't give us any instruments with that in the hot house. Not a damn thing there. As soon as I got out, everybody, first thing I did was go down to the Entenmann's place. On Route 1, half-price Entenmann stuff. It's a feast. It's wonderful. God, I'd love to be on the outside. Well, you know what that music means. It means it's time for Steuben's Great Smoke-Off. Now, all you at home, what I want you to do is I want you to light up your cheap ones, your expensive ones, whatever you got, and I want you to smoke up. Just, see how much smoke you can fill the room with. And the person who makes the most smoke wins. I don't know what you win, but you win. And don't say anything to me, because I'm not going to send you nothing, because I don't have anything. I just got out of the damn, I just got out of jail, you know? Alright? Alright. No hands. Remember that, no hands. Right? Yeah. Well, how'd you do at home? That's good. Alright. Now let's go over to Steuben's Fun Corner over here. Now, before I go any further, I just want to explain my situation here. Now, this isn't the usual Steuben's Fun House. As you can see, this is a different place. Now, while I was gone, my old house got torn down, and so I had to come to this place. My cousin Bart was kind enough to loan me this room for today, so we're kind of in his cellar. So, I just thought I'd let you know that. So here we are at the makeshift Steuben's Fun Corner. And as you can see, it's the same one. We just moved it. But it's in a makeshift corner. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same Steuben's Fun Corner box, but it's in a different box corner. It's not in the exact same place. It's somewhere else. It's somewhere else, but it's the same thing. Now that I made myself clear. Alright, let's see what's in the corner for today. Let me get this. What the hell is it? It's one of those clapper hats, you know? You're in those things, you use them. Oh, these things are great. Yeah. You go like this? These things? Great. Oh, what you can read while you're wearing the clapper hat, I missed this. New York Post death headlines. You got them all here. You got Betty Davis croaked a few years ago. You got Billy Martin killed. You got Sammy Davis, that guy. Jim Henson, the puppet man. You got, look at him. This guy, no wonder this guy croaked earlier. He played with dolls. Man played with dolls. Man, that doesn't make me any less of a man, because I play with the clapper head, I just do stuff like this, Someone's, the A's, they suck. They don't have an outfield. Everything that sucks. They don't even deserve to be in baseball. But that's besides the point. Well, that's pretty much all we can get in here from my fun box, my fun corner rather. Nothing much there, All right, so now it's time for the part that you've all been waiting for. It's time for pillow talk with your pal Steuben.
Sometimes I lay in bed at night, and I wonder to myself, just who am I? I mean, I don't have much of a life. Sure, I've been arrested a few times. I've had an exciting life, but just really, who am I? I often wonder to myself, will I ever amount to be anybody? Or will I just be this guy that continually lives a life of, uh, of childlike dreams and lay in my bed with clapper hats on? I mean, is that what my life is gonna be? And my voice keeps changing for some reason. I don't know what it is. It started out kind of a nasal tone, and now it's got kind of like have a cold. And you know, it makes me wonder just exactly where is my life heading? I don't even know who my father is, you know? Oh yeah, that's right. He's that guy that comes home every night and feeds me dinner. That's right. I do know who my father is, but I still don't know who I am. As far as I can figure out, I'm a guy with a clapper thing on his head. And
Steuben, stop talking to yourself and go to sleep.
I'm not talking to myself, Mom. I'm singing, you know?
Yes, you are. All the neighbors think you're crazy because you sit around talking to yourself all day. Now go to sleep.
I think I have a Mr. Oedipus complex, if you know what I mean.
You say another word and I'm going to cancel your subscriptions in National Geographic.
Boy, that's hitting below the belt. Well, maybe she's right. Maybe I'm just put on this earth to be crazy. You know? I mean, there's some people put on this earth to be, you know, Einsteins, and maybe I'm just supposed to be on this earth to be a crazy person. That's not so bad. I mean, look at Howard Stern. Well, you know, there's no use worrying myself about it if it's simple as that. You are what you are. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm talking, and my mouth isn't moving. How could that be? I mean, I can talk and no one can hear me. Hello? This is President Steuben talking. Wait. Mom? 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 That's great. I can sing and no one will hear me. Wait a minute.
June is busting out all over the meadows and the hills. Buds are busting out of bushes and the rolling river pushes every little wheel that wheels beside the mill.
Wow, now, wasn't that refreshing? I gotta say. Now, you know, some of you may have been wondering and noticing I have more of a personality change during the course of tonight's fun. Well, let me just say, it wasn't in vain. I kind of lost my identity while I was in the slammer, and I kind of lost touch with reality and as well as myself, so I just hope that in the weeks to come, with more quality time with your Pal Steuben, I hope to become the person I was before I murdered that priest. But you know, that's besides the point. And now I just think it's time that we head off down the trail, and we'll be back very soon with more quality time with your Pal Steuben. So, until next time, eat your broccoli. Watch out for those LSD-laced stamps. And don't help any old women across the road. They're not worth it. Help some young ones. They're better. I'll see you next time here with some more quality time with your Pal Steuben. Take care, guys. I'm Steuben, and this is Quality Time with your pal Steuben. I'd like to welcome you back to my little show I got here going on in my cousin's basement. Well, to start the show off on the right foot, I'm going to put down my legendary cigar and, have a little snack here while I'm waiting for the festivities to begin. In my last episode, I kind of got into some trouble because I mentioned some brand names like Entenmann's and stuff like that. So I got into a little trouble there. So now I've been asked whenever I have a product with a brand name, I have to cover up, the information. So, I won't be plugging some sort of ad or anything, So I complied. And I think I did a pretty good job if I say so myself. So, if you can see underneath that tape, and you know what brand of cornflakes I'm eating, don't buy it. Because you didn't hear from me. And any cops come to your house and say, hey, why are you eating those cornflakes, buddy? And were you watching that Quality Time with your pal Steuben? Say no. I was watching Jeopardy or something. Alright? Well, you guessed it. I went to see my parole officer today, and I haven't had a bite to eat all day. And she said, have you looked for work? And I say, well, I got work. I have my own show, Quality Time with your pal Steuben. And she says, that's not work. You gotta have a job where you get a paycheck. I'm working, but I'm not getting paid for this, So, I didn't get my check this week. She said I wasn't working. She doesn't call this work. Did you call it work? I call it work. I'm exasperated after I do this show. So, I like a good bowl of cereal. Well, a lot of people have come up to ask me, they say, Steuben, where'd you got your handle, your little saying for your show, which is, of course, more quality time with your pal Steuben. And I say, my grandfather, bless his soul, the last words he said to me before he was hauled away to the Indiana State Penitentiary, he said, Steuben, he treated me like a son. He said that I wasn't like a grandson. I was like a friend. And he said every time he came over to my house, he said, it's like spending quality time with your pal Steuben. So I thought that was kind of long, so I abridged a little, and I just kept the quack. You see, I didn't want people sitting around half my show listening to what the name of I didn't want them to spend time doing that. Well, you know what that music means. It's time to take a look in the sneak peek in someone's life. We're gonna play sneak peek. Now, last month when I kind of found my way into this person's car over on Elk Street, and they had some photo albums in there, and well, I kind of took them. So we're gonna I haven't looked at them though. I'm not a peeping Tom or anything, but for the first time we're gonna open up a page at random and take a look at a picture and see what this person's life is like. So over the next few weeks we're gonna look at this person's life and just see what they do. All right, here is this blue one, and how's that page? And how's that? Wow, I don't know what these people are doing right there. They seem to be stealing something. Look at this stealing something. It's like someone came along and said, hey, what are you doing? And they have a look of surprise on their face. Wow. Well, at least I know I stole from someone in the same company as me. Well, we're not going to have a great smoke-off today because we're going to go rush right over to Steuben's Fun Corner because I hear there's something really great brewing inside. So let's go over to Steuben's Fun Corner. Boy, oh boy, I can't wait. Well, now I should point out that the people who put things in the Steuben Fun Corner box are official Steuben's Fun Corner put in the boxers. You know, they're not just people who get off the street. Excuse me. Damn it. Alright, so let's take a look at what's in Steuben's Fun Corner for this time. Oh, this is great. We're gonna play a little scenario called the bearded alien from Hawaii. Alright? Remember, this is the bearded alien from Hawaii. Well, you have to remember that. You have to remember the name of the thing is the bearded alien from Hawaii. Alright? Oh, look what else is in here. Boy, I wasn't kidding when I said something was brewing in there. They gave me a steaming cup of hot coffee here. Wow. Must have been made yesterday. Alright, now we're gonna be playing the steaming the bearded alien from Hawaii. That's the key phrase. You gotta remember the bearded alien from Hawaii, okay? You got that? Here's the beard. You got a beard. That's the bearded part. Alright? That's the beard. Bearded. This is the alien. Ties on the way. This is the alien part. This is like an alien headdress. And you put it on like that. You got the bearded alien there. Alright? Alright. This is the Hawaii part. This is the Hawaii part. And then you got the bearded alien from Hawaii. See, you got the beard, you got the alien headdress, and you got the Hawaii thing, the thing that the Hawaiians wear. So therefore, you got the bearded alien from Hawaii. This is something you can do to amuse your friends sometimes. I should point out that the complete set is available from yours personally, Steuben. Just write to Steuben, care of this station, and ask for the bearded alien from Hawaii kit. It's very important you say that. Alright, well, maybe I should take this off. This is kind of big. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. Oh, and for extra bonus, you can get the musical bearded alien from Hawaii. See? Oh, well, let me get the complete outfit on. Here it is. The musical bearded alien from Hawaii. You don't have to, you hear? Talent not required. Believe me, I've done with that for years. Well, wasn't that refreshing? Well, that was one of my favorite moments, and I hope one of yours. Well, now let's get right to the point here. We're gonna go right to the moment that you've all been waiting for. It's time for Pillow Talk with your pal Steuben. So what you're saying is that if I do something more in my show geared toward kids, I can increase my audience, and my demographics will go way up, and I might even get an Emmy for my attempts. Is that what you're saying? Well, alright, I'll give it a try. I'll surely give it a try. Thanks a lot. You've been a great help. Thank you very much. So what he's saying is that if I have a puppet show on my program, I can attract kids. And then the kids would watch me. I'll be even more famous than I already am. So I think I will take his advice. Yeah, I think I will do it. Oh well, and so now for the first time ever on the Steuben Show, it's time for a puppet show with your pal Steuben.
Hi, Ellen. Ow! Hi, Edie. How are you today?
Well, my hemorrhoids are acting up, but nothing new.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, I had aneurysm last week.
Ow! How's your memory?
What?
How's your memory? Because of your aneurysm.
What aneurysm?
Never mind.
Hey, Adolf was looking for you.
Adolf? Ah, he's just a big bag of wind.
Oh, I don't know. He seems kind of angry. He wants your head.
Oh, yeah, he said that before. I'm not scared of him.
Well, I don't know. He seems pretty upset. Here he comes now. I don't want to be here when he gets here.
Then go!
Ooh.
Adolf, yeah, right. Like I have a reason to be scared of that thing. He's just a big bag of wind. He just wants to take over the world. That's all he ever wants to do.
Hello. I heard you've been saying some bad things about me. How the hell you say things about me? One day I shall rule the world, and then you will regret it.
Adolf, you're just a big bag of wind. I said it many times and I'll say it again.
Someday you will regret it. You will say, why did I ever say it to Adolf? But then it will not matter, because you will be dead. I will rule the world. Don't touch me. I will kill you.
I'll get rid of you. I know how to get rid of you. I'll play my harmonica.
No, not that sound, no.
Steuben!
Once again, good triumphs over evil. This was not reality. However, it was pretty damn close. And now, back to quality time with your pal, Steuben. Oh no!
Well, boy, that was a hot one, wasn't it? That one kind of started off simple, ended up with a kind of a hidden message at the end, you know, one we can all relate to. Yeah. Well, after all that, I hope we have some, boy, I sound like Bob Hope in this one, don't I? Well, after that one, I hope we have a lot of new kids watching the show. I mean, a brand new audience, and, you know, I'll try to cater to your needs, but, you know, I can't be expected to do it all the time because I'm putting down my flakes, and I'm lighting up a new stogie, because we're getting rid of the house during the sale. And so ends another episode of Quack 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 Quality Time with your pal Steuben. So, until next time, live long and prosper. When you go bowling, always use a size smaller, one size smaller than you usually wear when you rent the shoes. And don't bother with those Kmart blue light specials, not worth it. So until next time, I'll see you here at our next episode of Quality Time with your pal Steuben. Take care. Steuben, and welcome to Quality Time with your Pal Steuben. You kind of tricked me there that time. I looked up and you guys weren't there. You're over there. Of course, now I knew that. I knew that. See, I was just pretending that I didn't know you were there, because of course I set up the camera. So actually, my cousin Bart set up the camera, and then he went out the door, and so I was employing a little acting there, you know, just to give it an air of spontaneity, you know. How was it? I think it was pretty good. I do say so myself. Well, as you can see here, you may notice a little something different about me. Yeah, I just decided to make a little change, you know. You know, it's not the shirt, it's the same shirt. Yeah, it's not the cigar, it's the same cigar. Well, not the exact same cigar, it's the same type of cigar, but it's a different cigar. But it's the same kind. Still got the sideburns, still got the eyebrows, still haven't shaved, but there's a little something different about me. You may not notice it right off. I'll give you a hint. It's right here. My hair, I got red hair. Now it's not permanent, it's just kind of that stuff that you buy at like Taylor Rental. You get that red hairspray stuff, you know, it washes right out. But what prompted me to do it was I got a letter from a buddy of mine back in the big house. Where I can find where I put it. Oh. Larry O'Casey, my cellmate, wrote me a letter. Put a self-addressed stamp envelope in there too. Boy, he thinks of everything. And I'll read part of it. He says, "Dear Steuben, how are the things on the outside? In here is good. Someone bit the warden yesterday. They're testing him for rabies. They're also going to test the convict for rabies. Everybody here is testing everybody for rabies. We're all having fun. Have you dyed your hair red yet? You know, us Irish people have a lot more fun because we got red hair. Now, there's a lot more. He goes on to talk about some of the new pretty boys that have come into the jail stuff, but I won't go into that because we've come to the point in a letter that has to do with why my hair is red. Now, Larry always told me that Irish guys have more fun because they got red hair, and he always tried to make my hair red. Of course, we didn't have the luxury of red hairspray in jail, so I kind of had to wait until I got out before I could get red hair. And I'm actually going to find out if guys with red hair have more fun. Now, I want to be specific and say that I'm not being specific about what kind of fun guys with red hair should have. You know, it's kind of like fun can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. For instance, fun to me is used to be stealing hubcaps, but I quit that when I was 8. I don't do that much no more. Well, got a big surprise for you. And the surprise is that we're not gonna have any music for like a little special segment because, you know, I'm tired of it, to be honest. And, you know, I just don't like doing it. You know? Alright, someone's at the door. Yeah?
Steuben, I'm a warning you, if you don't pay your rent, you're out of here.
Well, look who it is. It's my cousin Bart. How you doing, Bart?
Shut up! You owe me 3 months back rent, Steuben!
Well, I'll tell you what, Bart. Since you were so kind to give me this house and this camera and these lights and the studio, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna pay you until 1992.
Oh, you're gonna get the law after you! You'll be back out on the streets!
Oh, that Bart. He's a killer. You know, Bart's just kidding. We just kind of planned that, to pretend like, like it's like a neighborly thing, and like they do on the Mr. Rogers thing. They kind of like have neighbors come by and be friendly. Well, Bart and I just thought that, that he'd stop by and be very unfriendly, trying to make life seem more like it really is. So once again, there was another pre-planned thing to give the show an air of spontaneity, Bart and I are really good friends, He doesn't charge me rent at all. No rent at all. Is the show spontaneous enough for you? I hope so. Well, right now I'm going to go over to Steuben's Fun Corner because there's a lot of things there. Wow. Alright, I just want to say that I hope it's not too obvious. I'm really trying to make the show appear very spontaneous, And I'm just trying to make it seem more lifelike, Like, this really is my life, Alright. So here we are at the Steuben's Fun Corner box, and I hear a magical surprise today. That's what I heard. Hold on. That's better. I'll take a look what's in the box. Oh, wow. I like that. Kind of, wasn't it? Well, it really is a surprise here. We got a cat in the box. This is, my cousin Bart's cat, Dreyfus. And, he really is a nice cat. He's really friendly. And how may you say is this a special surprise? He's just such a wonderful cat. And wait, Dreyfus, this isn't working. Dreyfus, hey, wait a sec. Wait. Dreyfus. Dreyfus. We're stuck inside of a TV screen. Did you notice that? We're inside of a TV screen, Dreyfus. I mean, it ends here, and it ends... Dreyfus, we can't get out. We're in a TV screen. We're stuck in a TV screen. And I don't know how we came in here, but we can't get out. There's no way out, Dreyfus. We're just surrounded by these four walls. And there's glass out there. See, look out there. Look out there, there's glass. There's no way to get out. We're stuck inside here forever. Hey, now wait a second. Hey. Hi. Yeah. Stop this. Who are you? You're making a fool of yourself. I'm Steuben. And you're Steuben? Yeah. Well, that's impossible. I'm Steuben. And I'm stuck inside of a television with my cousin Bart's cat, Dreyfus. No, actually... No, you can't be Steuben. No, actually, you're not. I'm the real Steuben. You're a fake Steuben. And this is like a thing you're having. You're a delusion. That's all you are. A delusion? Yeah. You mean, this isn't real? No. I mean, I'm not the real Steuben. This isn't the real Dreyfus? Oh, that's the real Dreyfus. Here, I'll prove it. Just push him out of the edge of the screen right here, and I'll prove it's the real Dreyfus. How? Just push him out. Here. Whoa, you threw him too far. See, oh my God. There it is. This is crazy. Yeah. Now, I'm going to turn you off now, okay? No, don't turn me off. I have to. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. As you can see, that's the real Dreyfus. I'm the real Steuben. This guy was nothing. This is just something that didn't turn out. Actually, that was all planned. You see, what we did was I made another tape and I put it in there and I played it. And so I tried to make it look like it was like another thing of spontaneity here. Alright? You see what I'm doing? Am I catching you off guard? Alright. Well, now it's time for the part you've all been waiting for. It's time for quality time. I mean, no, it's not. This is quality time. Oh, wait a second. It's time for Pillow Talk with your pal Steuben.
But what I'm saying is that most of the time, you were right. I mean, I believe that you were in the right and he was doing everything wrong. I mean, I just can't believe he actually cleaned up after the guy because, I mean, I would have given up a long time ago. A normal man would have put up with him for 5 years. And, I mean, you were only trying to do what was best. I can't believe that he tried to kick you out that one time. I'm sure you let the papers down, and, sure, I know it was in your best interest, but he just blew up at you. At least you didn't use the sports section. He would have been really mad then. But I always believe you were right, and you always did the right things. I just can't believe that he would have tried to kick you out. What? Oh, sure. Go ahead. Go to the bathroom. I'll still be here.
Well, that one kind of had a surprise ending, wouldn't you say? It's like it seemed like a normal conversation with an imaginary friend, and all of a sudden, Tony Randall shows up. Kind of like watching the David Letterman show, but it's not the same. Dave kind of has reddish hair, and I don't know, this doesn't seem to be working. We kind of have like a short visit this time because, with the few hours left I got in this hairspray, I'm gonna go out and see if I could really have some fun. I'm not having too much fun here in this basement. So that's all the time we have today for quality time with your pal Steuben. But I'll be back next time, to have some more fun things. I want to remember this moment. As short as it is, I want to remember this moment. For old time's sake. Did you smile? Good. I did. So until next time. Only shoot out street lights with a rock smaller than a quarter. Too bigger than that, they're gonna shatter the glass all over the place. You want a nice clean hole. Don't steal manhole covers, a little heavy. And if you're ever in Montana, don't go to Helena, it's not worth it. So, see you next time here. Quality time with Pal Steuben. Take care, guys. Hey, how you doing? Are you afraid to go outside for the fear that your ears might fall off? Are you sick and tired of seeing Santa Claus everywhere you go? Well, have no fear, Steuben is here. I'm Steuben, and I'd like to welcome you to Steuben's Summertime in February Extravaganza. I'm going to show you how to beat the winter blues and to pretend it's summer wherever you go. Next, on the Steuben Show. Follow me. of course, this is quality time with your pal Steuben. And it's not just any old quality time with your pal Steuben, it's a special one because it's the summertime in February. Now, the calendar may say that it's February 25th. That be so. However, just because there's snow on the ground, even though there isn't any snow, and because of the global warming and we haven't seen snow here in months, we're probably a little while again. And even though that they have the President's Day sale and other crap like that, you know, but that's what the calendar says. And even though it's not that cold sometimes, let's overlook the fact that it was 65 degrees the other day. It's enough to make a grown man cry and say, why can't it be summer 12 months a year? Are there 12 months in a year? I think so. Well, I'm here to tell you that it can be summer all year round just by simple imagining things and doing things that you normally do when you're in the summer, you know? Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to show you how to do some of those things. Oh, by the way, for those of you who get the Steuben newsletter, I told you what to do during this episode. Did you bring your toe nets? I told you in this Steuben newsletter to bring your toe nets. You know, the official Steuben's call is in the key of C sharp. Something's in here. Oh, okay. That's an A flat. Not A, it's an A. Well, forget the tone nets. They obviously don't work. Oh, and also, there was a mistake in the questionnaire in the little quiz, the what you know at the end in page 12, I think it was. The answer to number 6 was grand larceny. Not armed robbery. Alright? Just so you know. Before we get down to business, I got some business to take care of. Actually, yeah. You know, so I always seem to be doing a lot of eating out here on the Steuben show, and there's a reason for that. It's not that I just want to eat stuff, it's that Bart usually uses me, my cousin Bart, usually uses me as kind of like a, well, as you know, I don't pay rent to live in this wonderful place. But one of the things I have to do is I kind of have to eat. And it's basically like stuff, you know how stuff builds up in the refrigerator, you know, cook foods, you buy foods, you leave them there, you leave them in the cupboards, you leave them in the sideboards, you leave them in the cabinets and everything. And the food you just end up throwing it away. Oh, the way I earn my keep around here is I have to eat the things. Like, I have to finish up the leftovers. I'm just constantly eating anyway. It's not one thing to another. I get all the things in little wrappers. It's my job to eat them. I figure it's a small price to pay if I'm living in this place. Not that bad. Now, I'm kind of like a human garbage disposal. I like it. It makes me feel wanted. No. That'd be big things, little things. That'll do with my fork. Big things, little things, small things, odd things. Yeah. I'll take that for later. It's always something here at the Steuben household. And you know, sometimes I just feel needed. Yeah, I know. I'll be with you in just a minute. I finished that.
Alright, let's begin the festivities. Now, what's the first step get into the mood of summer? Well, I'll tell you. Now, first of all, this attire is drab, you know? I mean, I wouldn't be quite dead wearing this on the street on the 4th of July. People will look at me and say, hell, look at that guy over there with that big long cigar and the funny eyebrows and the 1978 sideburns and the funny talk. Man, look at the shirt he's wearing. What a geek. So this is more appropriate. Ah, I like that. Get that and get like a little, whoa, get a little, like a summer thing here, and you got it made. And, you know, it couldn't hurt spilling some of that drink in your crotch, too. That always gives you an extra feeling of, summer, you know. It's like a taste from heaven. Manna from heaven, someone once said. I can just picture the waves crashing to the shore. I can picture the sand getting in my mouth. I can picture the salt water making me nauseous. And, you know, I can picture those planes that fly around with the banners that are always tangled up and you can't read what the message is. In any case, you gotta act like it's real hot. Sweating doesn't hurt. It makes you feel like it's more like summer, and with me, that's no problem there. I have no problem with sweating. And, it's all pretty much, you know, psychological. You just gotta... I was reading a book on Carl Jung, I think actually his name is, and he was saying how, well, he said something, but it was something to do about sweating in summer. And, I mean, they go hand in hand, you know. Well, to push this point further into your mind, we're going to take a look over Steuben's Fun Corner and see just exactly what else you could do to make yourself feel like it's summer in February. Alright, so let's go over there. Alright, well, that's what I say. We've remodeled the Steuben's Fun Corner. It's even more fun than it used to be, you know. You know, when you used to open it up, we would have a, whoop, should open up yet, that's a surprise. But, you know, I kind of feel naked without my cigar. It's a lot more fun than it used to be. Now, and we used to have, obviously, the Fun Corner, and then we kind of had the board, this is quality time through Pal Steuben, and we even have like this little, you know, this is my actual music thing. That's my vamp, that's my Steuben vamp. I title that the Steuben vamp, you know, which kind of goes, well, stay there, it kind of goes like this. See, and that's the piano version, but this, of course, is the mixed version. See, and that's it. Excuse me. Think of summer while I'm gone. There, I feel a lot better. As I was saying, you know, I was also reading the chapter on Sigmund Freud in my book. He says cigars are symbolic of something, but I can't remember what. Anyway, so in any case, we remodeled it to make it, you know, it's kind of like summer fun. It's not winter fun. Alright, so forget this is February 25th. Think of it as the middle of August. Let's see what's in the Fun Corner now that you're in the right frame of mind. I don't know how they got this on here. The fan. See? The fan. This is kind of like a visual aid and something if you really can't get into the mood just by mind alone. You just turn this baby on here. And
if you come out of it with all 10 fingers, you've got it made, you know? Ah. Just sit here and look at it for a while. You know what I mean? Well, that's enough of that. Let's figure out how I can put this thing down without amputating myself. I'll put this here. And now it's time for Pillow Talk with your pal Steuben. So anyway, there I am. I'm laying in bed with a t-shirt on at 4:45 in the morning, and you know, trying to convince them that it's summer. See, and it just wasn't working. I mean, I even had a beach blanket instead of a bed cover, and it still wasn't working. So, and I just didn't know what else I could do. I mean, here I am. I'm Steuben. I'm failing at my mission. And I just couldn't think of anything. I mean, I was even sweating. I worked up a sweat just to make it work, you know? And I just couldn't figure out anything. And I was at my wit's end. I mean, there was just nothing I could do, you know? So I don't know what to do.
Well, if you ask me, and you haven't, there's only one way to get people to think that it is summer.
Oh.
Show them a clip. Show them a clip from a former show, like all the other shows do. Show a clip from an old show when it really was summer, when it really was... Milk, what smells?
That's me. I'm sweating, you see, but it didn't work because there wasn't enough.
It's disgusting. I can't stand it. Anyway, show a clip from an old show when it really was hot. And when they see that, when they relive that memory, they will think it's hot. And then I shall do the best.
Well, do you think it will work? I mean, it's kind
Of course it will work. Of course it will. You doubt me? How dare you doubt me? Adolf, I will kill you.
Okay, anyway, so now it's time for an old clip with your pal Steuben. I'll tell you, after seeing that clip, I mean, I wasn't further reminded of summer. Actually, I was reminded of how sore my legs were after having to do that dance step 28 times. I never did get it right. Well, anyway, it seems as usual my first midwinter summertime special, since I got out of the slammer, is a flop, so we'll just continue on and, you know, go with the season, so the hell with this. I mean, this does not work. This drink, you know, it's summer, well, as usual, it doesn't work, so I'll don my green pullover shirt. But why stop there? I mean, as someone once said, if you can't beat them, dress like them. And maybe just to make it all full circle, have a nice cup of steaming hot coffee, yeah. Yeah. So in any case, enjoy the end of February. Bundle up out there, it's cold. Enjoy Leap Year Day, February 29th. Sadie Hawkins lovers, beware. And until next time, get your tickets ready for Batman 2. Don't overload on the Ajax when you're washing your fine washables. And lastly, and most importantly, check those bottle caps. For that, remember the Pepsi challenge thing? That if you spelled the word challenge about 12 years ago, you got $1,000? I hear there's still a few E's out there. So until next time, this is Steuben saying, I hope you enjoy with quack, 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 quack time with your pal Steuben. Take care. time with the Pal Steuben. Now, spring is in the air. Spring has sprung, as I like to say. And that can only mean one thing. You gotta get in shape so you look good in your bathing suit when summer comes around, which I promised a lot of Steuben escapades at the show this year. I think my cigar has gone out. Not a fitting beginning for the beginning of spring. Yeah. Just to show you what I'm doing for spring 93, I started taking vitamins, you know? Been taking a lot of vitamins and things like that of that sort. Lots of them, you know, everything for men. I was taking the stuff for women for a while, and it's really great. And let's see. But, you know, and I'm taking these funny, honestly, right now I gotta take these capsules, and they take, you know, they got the strangest, what do you call it, the strangest, things to do, well, you know, when you take these things. Let's say, like, every 5 hours it take, I think I got everything. Let me get it. One of these. Let's see. Wait a second. I got to take with food. Okay, 1 spoonful. Okay. That's play. Okay. Got a lot of bite there, but you know the peanut butter kind of makes it a little smoother. And like when you're doing shots of tequila, you gotta do all that other extra stuff. That really takes the bite off of it, you know. Alright. But, you know, it's getting me in shape. That big season's on its way, and let me get these out of here. You know, if this had been 3 weeks ago before I was taking these vitamins, I wouldn't have been able to catch that. My reflexes have gotten better. I can actually do a C minor 6 arpeggio. In the old days, I couldn't do that, you know, but now I'm just Steuben. And of course, you know, it's got side effects taking these drugs, but they're not too bad. You know, they don't really interfere with everyday living, eh? Just 1 second. That was a false alarm. Lucky thing for me, I still got a lot of show to do, and I don't want this to interfere with my show. Now, at any time, I have to go back there, and it's for good, you know, the show will be over right then. I promise you, I will finish the show before, you know, these drugs make me do that. So anyway, let's forget about sneak peek, and we're gonna go straight over to Steuben's Fun Corner, see what's over there. That's wonderful. I just gotta say, my coffee's a little cold today. It's like, well, let's just get right to it, see what's in the Fun Corner box. Oh my God. I'm raising Cain. I'll see. They got a little something dangerous in here today. I got a gun. Now, this has kind of goes in part to when I was involved in that barroom brawl back in the '92, and I was asked by several local authorities as well as the FBI that to show you things about how to use fire extinguisher and other things like that. Well, this is kind of like the last thing in the cake, the last ingredient of the souffle we're making. My cigar went out again. it's been successfully resuscitated. I gotta tell you. Okay. Now they've told me that to teach the kids that this is a gun and they're not toys. You know, say like I can just show you now, like see it's not even loaded. I think that's just a cat pistol. Let me just show you how much fun you can have with the cat pistol. Let me just go over to this window here, and I'll show you just how much fun, as well as harmless, this can be. Oh, this window. And you can just, lefty or righty, either way. It's a whole lot of fun and harmless. Let's just see if there's anything here. I'll just pretend and aim at this guy, see if this does anything right here. Well, now it's time for the part you've all been waiting for. It's time for Pill Talk with your pal Steuben. You know, sometimes I lay in bed at night and I wonder, is it all really worth it? Getting up every morning, pretending to know what I'm doing as a human being in this world. I just lay here, with my eyes open, thinking, no, it isn't. And some days I get up and I say, yeah, it is. I just say, I'm going to get out of bed and I'm going to face this day like a man. And then I just get back in bed and I say, no, I can't do it. I'm not that much of a man. I'm just Steuben. I'm not worthy of this world. And then some days I realize that I'm a cat. I'm just really a crazy cat in this world. And I want to get out of bed and run around and attack the dog. Uh-oh. I feel something. Uh-oh. Damn. I don't have to go. It's another false alarm. I guess I'll go get some tender victuals. Well, I got some victuals. They're not so tender. They're kind of, crunchy victuals. I gotta say, they're pretty good. I don't know what just happened there. But for some reason, some guy posing as me apparently stole my car and went chasing after birds. I don't know. I can't figure things like that out. Well, we've had technical difficulties before on the Steuben Show. Apparently, this episode is not immune. We all have problems, Those victuals we ate were good, you bet. But I didn't have any company. So, we made it through another Steuben Show. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I have. Hey, I know I have. Hey, something's wrong. Something's wrong with the sound here. I'll just hit it and come on. Is that better? Is that better? Yeah, everything's back to normal. Well, it's spring. I'm working up my strength. I get ready to impress all the babes in summer, and with my nice green shirt and my spandex bathing suit, and I'll be all ready, with my vitamins and everything, and the hell with the side effects, I'll live with it. So until next time, this is Steuben saying, I hope you have some more quality time with your pal Steuben. Take care. got me here running backwards. What's going on? Huh? I always forget to put it in park. Well, you surprised me. I really didn't expect to see anyone hear me pulling into my driveway. Steuben's driveway. You like it? It sure is a purring kitten, if I do say so myself. I do say so myself. Wait, let me get out of the car. You see, I didn't even hear the theme music or anything. I mean, I just pulled into my driveway and it kind of surprised me. I mean, to tell you the truth, I'm just not ready for my show. I'm out. I was gonna plan on waxing my car, make it look all nice and shiny, and, you know, enjoying the sun. But, you know, I guess I'm just gonna have to, accept what happens. No, there ain't nothing I can do about it. You've already started the show. On top of it all, my cigar's gone out. Okay, I will do the show. The only thing, it's very noisy and it's sunny. I just wish it were night. Well, I guess I have no choice now. Well, let's go downstairs and start this show off right. Trick you guys there. Yeah, I mean, having to do a show at such short notice is just terrible. I'm not prepared. I didn't even have any food ready. The best I could scare up was some Captain Crunch. I got the spoon in the milk already, of course. My mama always told me, Steuben, she said, always have a spoon and some milk standing by, just in case. You never know. I got all the lights on, close the door. Studio start. Alright, everything's a mess. Got the bench is all messed up here, and everything. I haven't had a chance to put anything away. The bed's a mess. I can't, everything's just everywhere. It's just stupid, huh? And of course, on top of it all, I don't know what the hell's wrong with my voice today. I got that nasal tone. I kind of sound like, I don't know, kind of like Fred Schneider from the B-52s. I even kind of have some of his inflections, but I'll get over it. It's just a mild, extraneous event. Now let me just get rid of some of the stuff here. Clear it up here. Yeah. There. I'll just sit amongst the garbage. Alright. And you get out of that corner. I've had enough of you. Yeah. Let's just sit down and start the... Someone poured my bowl of cereal already. Continuity is not one of the better parts of this show. But what do I care? I was thrown into it. How am I supposed to be expected to come up with a show? It can't be done.
Oh, yes, it can. I am Steuben. I can come up with a show with a drop of a hat. I will be a success.
I just thought of something. I'm Steuben. I can come up with a show at the drop of a hat. I'm gonna do it. Show. Okay, hey, I got an idea. I did this film in college. It's never really been seen. It was shown at a little film expo we had back at my college. And I think we'll debut part of it here. Hey guys, rack up that film I did in college. I'm gonna have a show. Let's take a look at it. Ragamuffin. Oh, ragamuffin, where are you, my ragamuffin? My ragamuffin is gone. She has gone away to where all ragamuffins must go. Ragamuffin, ragamuffin, rag-a-muffin. Oh, ragamuffin, why must you leave? Ragamuffin, can't you see my heart bleeds? Ragamuffin, please come back. Ragamuffin, to the east. Ragamuffin, to the west. Ragamuffin, ragamuffin, ragamuffin. Ragamuffin. I kind of forgot how kind of bad it was, you know. I mean, it was the 70s. It was, you know, we're trying to do the Truffaut thing, you know, all the really way out stuff. But we thought it was cool at the time, yeah. Hey, I bet you they probably stocked something really great in Steuben's Fun Corner. Let's take a look. We got, now it's time for the part you've all been waiting for. It's time for Pillow Talk with your pal Steuben. Sometimes I lay in bed at night and I can't think of anything funny to say. I'm just tired. I gotta think of something to save the show. I sleep and I. What was that?
It's been a very trying day for
this
me.
is okay. Stop.
People laying on me and stuff like that.
That's okay. And I fall asleep. And I go and I.
Fluff up. Yes,
And I lay in bed at night. And this would be a very good segue for a puppet show. Yeah, I'm gonna go a puppet show with Pal Steuben.
Fluff, fluff. I'm a pillow, pillow, pillow. Hi, Ellen.
Oh, hi, Edie.
Say, would you like to sing with me?
Okay. Would you like to sing with me?
No. I meant say as an exclamation.
Oh, well, what do you want to sing?
Let's sing that song that we all know and love. 99 bottles of beer in the wall, 99 bottles of beer. If one of the bottles should happen to fall, 98 bottles of beer in the wall,
98 bottles of beer in the wall, 98 bottles of beer. If one of the bottles should happen to fall, 97 bottles of beer in the wall. 97 bottles of beer in the wall, 97 bottles of beer. If one of the bottles should happen to fall, 97 bottles of beer in the wall. 97 bottles of beer in the wall, 97 bottles of beer. If one of the bottles should happen to fall, 95 bottles of beer in the wall, 95 bottles of beer in the wall, 95 bottles of beer. If one of the bottles should happen to fall, 95 bottles of beer in the wall, 95 bottles of beer in the wall, 95 bottles of beer in the wall.
Nothing's going right. Everything's going wrong. That's not what's supposed to happen. Everything's going wrong. I can't put a show together at the drop of a hat. There's nothing's ready. I'm gonna be canceled. I'm a failure. What the? It's... Oh my God. None of that happened. It was all a... Nah, couldn't have been a dream, but... It's sunny again, it's noisy and everything, and my cigar is back. I guess it was all a dream. Maybe. Well, so this is the end of the stupid episode that might have not happened. And, I'm gonna go and get a quick check and get some bonbons. So, I'll see you next time. I'm gonna have more quality time with your pal Steuben. Take care. Hey, how you doing? I'm Steuben, and this is like quality time with your pal Steuben, and that's me. I'm Steuben. You may notice, don't adjust your TV set. There's not a problem, except maybe with my throat. There's no smoke. You may be saying, oh, either there's something wrong with our TV, or obviously, Steuben. I forgot what I was gonna say. Or Steuben Steuben just forgot to light his cigar and he's losing it, So, well, let me tell you, neither is true. Now, what's happening, as you can tell by my voice, I got a problem here. I keep smelling pizza. I don't know why, but I'm just the first day of fall. It's mid-September, late September, and it's kind of like the weather change has been wreaking havoc on my beautiful set of pipes, and so my doctor said I gotta quit the cigar thing. So it's kind of hot there for a while, for the first week. I've been sick for quite a while. I guess you could tell that, but anyway, it's kind of like I don't know. I feel good having it in my mouth. And the funny thing is, I'm not hearing as much as I used to. I used to play it, By that point, I've been everything coming out anyway, so it's kind of funny though. But I'm doing pretty good, I cut out the cigars, and I don't know what it is. I've been taking all the proper medication, but for some reason, even when I cut out cigars, my throat's still killing me. I don't know why. It's kind of like, it's stupid. Anyway, we're gonna do something we haven't done in a long time here at the Steuben Show. We're gonna play. We're gonna play Sneak Peek. Now I wrote no music for it. It's really cute. It's kind of like you gotta think pixies. You gotta think like little elves and little dancing pixies dancing through the pixie thing. Here it is. I wrote it myself. Sneak. Peek. Well, I'm burning a hole in my floor right now, so I think I'm gonna. All right. I got a new one from another car. As you know, a Sneak Peek. I found some photo albums, and we just take a look at a random look at what people do. I got someone out here without having everything fall over. Wow. There you go. Alright. There's this page. How's this page? And how's that? I got some girl in a sequin dress drinking there. She's kind of she's drinking away. She's really having a good time with it, looks like. She's got black gloves on. I don't know what that means. Maybe she's a movie star. believe that one. Anyway, I've been trying. Oh, wait a second. It's all right. It's time for my. As you can see, I got my medications. Plenty chicken soup. My doctor says it's Steuben. You gotta eat chicken soup. I said, doctor, I don't like soup. So he said, well, you gotta eat something with chicken in it. So obviously, bouillon cubes are out of the question because they're kind of salty. So I said, I'll make myself a bunch of chicken sandwiches. So every few months I gotta eat one, and I haven't had one in a while. So maybe that's why I'm feeling sick. Another reason I'm feeling sick is I don't have a damn ashtray. Anyway, so I'll just put it here. That kind of helps. There you go. So. Well, I got my brown tea here. I gotta put my little juice jar because I drink everything out of juice jars. You know, that makes me feel like I'm a morning person, which I'm not because it is 4 in the morning right here. That's a stupid show. And also, I don't know. I had secrets, I had lozenges, I had a lot of stuff for my throat, and I misplaced them. So I gotta put up with this second stuff. We're gonna have fun with bubbles today, but because of my lack of my breath. Might not be able to do that, so. Plus, I'll be too busy eating chicken sandwiches. I'll show you what it was really like, though. Here. Oh, a little bit there. Oh, I better take my other medicine. Yeah. My brown medicine here. Ugh. Alright. Oh, I gotta take that. Alright. Really good there, son. Ooh, trying to make me kind of dizzy there. Where's my cigarette? Oh, there it is. Gotta get that back there. Whoops. Alright, and then you got now, when you got the bubble thing, all we're gonna do is you gotta take this and you gotta dip it in, you gotta dip it in, and you gotta blow. Okay, well, dip it in, make sure you dip it in a lot. It really needs to be dipped in a lot. We all gotta make sure to dip it in a lot. And if you're really lucky, you get one bubble. So it's kind of good. You know, but with practice, believe me, with practice you get a lot of bubbles. You just gotta keep dipping it. That's the trick. God, my throat is just killing me. I just can't understand it. That's enough dipping. Okay. Okay, we got 2 bubbles that time, so I think we're making progress. Okay. Actually, see. Yeah, so you get like sporadic bubbles. So you got bubbles everywhere. It's gonna. Hey, we got like the lot. It's great. Yeah, I think I've had enough. I just can't do that anymore. Get out of here. Alright, I'm getting dizzy. I don't think I can. I think it's time for another chicken sandwich, don't you? Alright. Alright. So what we're gonna do in this Steuben show is to, you know, just, I'm gonna just show you things you can do to pass the time when you're sick, like I am. You know, because lots of things you can do. Probably, you know, like, play darts, you know. It's always good to play darts, because you ever notice in bars, they have, you know, the people are drinking and getting drunk and everything. They got dart boards, you know, just the thing you want to bring out when people are drunk and, you know, can barely walk, let alone throw darts, you know. And they, you know, give them pointed objects. Might as well just give them knives and tell them to, you know, to go to it. And that's one thing you do, play darts. And being sick is kind of like being drunk in a way. Sometimes you can't stand, you can't see. Everybody's your friend, because if they bring you food, you know, it's kind of good. Or another thing you can do, another thing you do is you know, write letters. Last time I was sick was about 3 years ago. Let me tell you, it was terrible. I wrote 12 letters. If I knew people that I could have written letters to, I would have sent them, but I don't know anyone. I just kind of wrote them to like fictitious friends, you know, kind of like I was thinking about just sending them out to people on the phone, but oh, wait a minute again. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I kind of lost something here. It's like something that's valuable. There it is. There it is. Sorry, I lost you. I better take my medicine before I get too sick. Terrible. Anyway, another thing you do when you're sick is go to visit friends. Now, as I've already mentioned, the letter writing campaign didn't turn out too well, so I pretty much scratched that off. We go and visit friends. And remember, if you're sick, you know, it's kind of a way to give them you know, kind of give them the disease. You know, it's kind of fun for everyone. Now, and of course, now the last thing you can do when you're sick is I don't think I'm gonna take this medicine anymore. I kind of makes me feel like I'm rabid. Anyway, so we gotta go down to the Steuben Fun Card and see what's there, okay? Let's go. Oh, let's see. Here's the stove in the fun card. Wow! Oh, sorry about that. I just kind of got a little scared there. For some reason, my cigarette has just turned into a chicken sandwich. Pretty good, too. Anyway, now, you may remember a couple years ago we did the bearded alien from Hawaii. Well, that was such an overwhelming success that we're going to bring back, well, not bring it back, but we are bringing it back. I mean, it's always been available, but what we do have is we have a new, and just in time for the cold season, cold and flu season, we got a new disguise to amaze and entertain your friends. And this one is called, it's the new mid-1990s version. It's the psychedelic beach bum elf gets a talk show. It's very interesting. Here, I'll show you what it is. Alright, here we go. I mean, what better way to pass the time of day than with a disguise? Now, here you got the psychedelic part. Hey, psychedelic. Wow, look at that. Everything's psychedelic. Everything's like yellowish and stuff like that. Yeah. Anyway, so there you got the psychedelic. Now, what you need is the beach bum. And here you got some beach bum juice. Just put the stuff in your nose. Remember what I said before about dipping? This is squeezing now. Gotta dip and squeeze a lot if you want to make it in the television business. There, you put that on your nose. Looks like you're waiting for a raise. Anyway, okay. Now, you gotta get the beach bum, so you gotta, I mean, you gotta get the elf. That's the most important thing, so. Gotta put on the elf hat. I mean, what would life be if we could all dress up like elves? And then, of course, you gotta get the talk show, which is nothing more than your standard 3-prong microphone. So now you got the psychedelic, you got the beach bum, you got the elf hat, and you got the microphone, the talk show. So this is the psychedelic beach bum elf gets a talk show. Now, as I said, this is something that you can do and to give your friends as well as yourself hours and hours of enjoyment. It's just totally psychedelic. It's totally beach bum, and it's like a talk show with an elf in it. Let me just give you like a demonstration of what it'll be like.
Harley Davidson elves have lunch with Elvis on the next Elf Talk. So anyway, see, that's all there is to it.
And that's like kind of like. Well, now it's time for the part you've all been waiting for. Now it's time for Pillow Talk with the Pal Steuben.
So sometimes I lay in bed at night, and I think about the world, and then I think about me, and then I think about the world again, and then eventually I just think about me, and I think to myself, do I really belong on this planet? I mean, I think about the world and I think about me, and the funny thing is I can't think about me and the world at the same time. It's kind of bizarre, and I wonder if I really belong here. I think that maybe I was dropped here. Maybe I was dropped here on this planet once to look at the Earthlings and just to study them, you know. And I studied them from a jail. I studied them from a church. I studied them from a lot of places, and I'm wondering if that's the case. Am I ever going to be called home? I think about that a lot. But I blow it off. I just kind of say, I'm just here to smoke cigars and to get sore throats and to give you a quack quality time to your Pal Steuben. So, I just go to bed. Silly me. Thinking about that. What am I thinking? Me, space alien.
It is all right, my son. It is all right. My son, I am Dubis, from the planet Clubis, in the constellation Lubis.
What do you want with me?
Many years ago, your mother and I mistakenly left you on this barbaric planet. Now it is time for you to return home with us.
Daddy?
Yes, Steuben. Steuben, what is wrong with you? You look pale, placid. What has happened to you?
I'm sick, Dad, that's all. How am I to believe that you're really a space alien?
I'm one hell of a tickler. Say, Uncle. Say, Uncle, give up.
I give up.
Anyway, Steuben, please follow me to the field, and we will take off from this Terran landscape to our home world.
You mean I'm gonna take off one of those spaceships? Them flying saucers? I'm gonna go sail into the air with the greatest of ease, the very young Steuben on the flying trapeze?
Stop it! No liberty! No more. By the way, Steuben, would you like to buy a duck?
A what?
A duck.
Does it quack?
Of course it quacks.
Do you wanna buy a duck?
A what?
A duck!
Does it quack?
Of course it quacks.
Stop it, I said! I order you to come with me and board the ship.
Oh yeah? Well, what if I don't wanna go?
You have no choice in the matter.
Oh yeah? Break me. I kind of had a nice fall there. Pretty good. It's the first day of fall. Hey, wait a second. My voice is fine. And my medicine. I don't take any of my. I took one dose of my medicine. Someone's eaten all of my chicken salad sandwiches, and I feel fine. How can that be? But alright, I'm just gonna ignore that I was just supposedly taken away by space aliens. I was just flying through the air with wind in my hair, and now my sore throat is miraculously cured. You know, I'm gonna go before I start seeing Elvis now. So I will see you next time here, your Pal Steuben, with more quality time with your Pal Steuben. Take care.
I go. I'll bring some cigars. He likes cigars. Stubby, it won't work. Forget him. He lived on Earth all his life, and he seems to like it there, so let him be. But, honey, I need someone to take over the hardware business when I die. I'd like to keep it in the family. And I'll be damned if that bratty nephew of yours is gonna get it. All I know is, next time you decide to go traipsing off to Earth, can you please tell me? I mean, you went right by Antares, and you could have at least stopped and picked up some milk. Sorry, dear. We're almost out. Now, turn off your light and go to bed.
Four, three. Hey, how you doing? I'm Steuben, and welcome to Quality Time with your Pal Steuben. Well, it's a rainy night in February, and I'm gonna give you some quality time. Hey, somebody's at the door. Yeah?
Alright, Steuben, this is it. You've been here for 3.5 years, and I'll be damned if you're gonna mooch off me anymore.
Well, look who it is. It's my old pal, my cousin Bart. Bart, what brings you to my humble abode?
A little thing called eviction. You slipped through my fingers for the last time. You're gone. You're kaput. You're going, even if I have to throw you out myself.
Bart, I don't like what you're saying to me. Them is fighting words. What do you say you and I have it out right now?
Fine with me.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't think you got it in you, tough guy. Come on.
You think you're so tough? I showed you this time. You're gone. You're out of here. This is my house again. Yeah!
Look at this. Cousin Bart's nothing but a balloon and a broomstick. See, he's got like a wig and a hat and hair and a beard and a funny orange nose and glasses. This isn't even the Cousin Bart at all. Well, anyway, I guess he's just not having a good day. Not so tough now, huh? I showed him. Well, let's start the show. It's nice to have a little, rough and tumble to start the show. Get the juices flowing. That's what I always do in the morning. It's can't be. Well, okay. Well, as I was saying, it's February. It's a rainy night in February, and we're all just waiting for spring. We're just waiting for the flowers to come up and for the grass to grow. And again, it's been a very warm winter. We've only had snow like once or twice, so the little kitties have just been doing their schoolwork. Oh man, dubiously. So, dubiously, that's a good word. So anyway, to help you pass the time until spring, we're gonna do what they do now in the 90s. Remember, in the 60s, it was free love and all that sort of stuff, and like the war and everything, and what.
one thing they had in the 60s, and it's back in the 90s, is incense. See? You got like a little thing that, see, it kind of makes smoke, and it's supposed to be like real cool and groovy, man, you know, all stuff, you know. It's I've learned a lot of old words by watching that Brady Bunch movie that's out right now. It's kind of like, you know, when I was a youngster, I once had a chance to be on the Brady Bunch. Yeah, I was going to be the 7th child, but they kind of, I was getting facial hair at age 9, so they didn't want that. They just, afros, yes, but facial hair at age 9, they didn't want that. All right, well, let's get down to business and eat. All right, we got some, I got some leftovers from the movie. Got some popcorn. Ooh. I'm famished after that fight. That's some olives. How to get him on the fork here. There we go. Right. Now, a lot of your parts and Steuben, you're always in fatty foods. You got movie popcorn, you got cheese doodles, and olives. I mean, any Italian can tell you that olives aren't you know, health food. So I'm gonna, just to appease the health freaks out there, because that's another fad of the 1990s. I got a little doily here so you know I'm gonna be eating right. Put up there, right on middle C. Got some fruit here. Some fresh canned fruit. Wow! Kind of a suction thing there. Alright, that's enough of that. That's no wonder why it wasn't going anymore. It's done. Hey, let's see. Can I get it in there? There we go. We got some pears right there. Pears and heavy syrup. Well, that was good. Let me tell you. I don't want anyone to say that Steuben isn't one to not enjoy fresh fruit. Even if it was out of a can. Well, we're going to play a quick sneak peek. We haven't used this one too much. They're here. As you know, these are photo albums I found in the car. Very legally, by the way. And have that and that. Oh, wow, we got a little kind of a white thing going there. We got some guy in a big white suit there. He seems kind of happy. He's got a pal in front of him. He's got like a big blue stick, and I don't know. I think maybe it's like you know what I think it is. I mean, this is my theory. I got theories for these things now. I think that guy was probably in high school or something. He was appearing in a high school production of A Christmas Carol, and he was the ghost of Jed Clampett or Mr. Ratchet or something, or one of the friends of Mr. Magoo, or Scrooge, or whatever his name is. And I think he was just so happy that he was playing that role. He said, "Mom, take a picture of me." All right, now that's the doily. All right, so now we're gonna go take a quick round with the Steuben's Fun Corner. Let's see what's in there. Come on. Well, boy, I can't wait. I just want to tell you that the Steuben's Fun Corner. What are you doing way over there? The fun corner's over here. Oh, come on now. Come over here. Oh, my head. I got a split. sweating, honey. It's awful. Wow. What? What's this camera doing here in my room? Where am I? I'm in the room. There's a camera here, and it's a really weird room. And quality time with your pal Steuben. Is that me? Am I Steuben? This looks like a TV studio. I'm just kind of like funny if there was a window here. It's kind of cold out. It's raining and there's snow on the ground, and by the looks of it, I either must be horrid looking or it's Halloween. It must be Halloween. Yay, it's Halloween! Trick or treat.
It's February, you dimwit.
February. I am hideous! My head's killing me. I feel a little better now. What was this bag? I got all this. I changed my clothes. That only happens to me on lost weekends. I really took this. I was gonna show you what was in the front quarter box, but that little spill of the pipe kind of took me out of the mood. So I think we're gonna call it a short show, and because I feel kind of bad, and besides I have the sudden craving to carve a jack-o'-lantern. I don't know why. So we'll see you next time. We'll have more quality time. Pal Steuben. Take care. How are you? I'm back on the floor again. Where am I? Am Steuben.
Look! Don't you say nothing! I've had a bad day! First I get bit by a dog, then Steuben beats up on me, then he pops my head like a balloon, and now I'm being forced to be the sound effect guy! So I don't want to hear it!